So they tell you to wear a mask, and they even try to limit how long you can chew your food, and they claim they're trying to look out for your best health. So it sounds like someone's smoking crack. So let's go back 4 to 5 years ago. If you remember, in 2020, the Governor Newsom's office provided a tweet which urged restaurant customers to cover their faces in between bites. But it also advised Californians to try to minimize the number of times they take off their mask at their own table. But when people question their logic, they refuse to respond. So let's analyze these idiotic masks which they forced everyone to wear to go into restaurants and other establishments 4 to 5 years ago. The N95 mask was primarily recommended by authorities back in 2020 to 2021, and unfortunately you're still seeing liberals wearing these masks 5 years later in their own cars by themselves. I've already made the analogy, it's like wearing a condom in your own bed by yourself. That is their logic. In a 2023 article in the Journal of Preventive Medicine Reports, the researchers analyzed the effects of N95 surgical masks against the COVID-19 virus. They've already confirmed that there is not sufficient evidence to determine the level of effect of surgical masks on the COVID-19 virus. And even after further research and review, they concluded that the findings revealed that wearing a mask made very little difference in preventing COVID-19. And then they try to force these vaccines. Well, let's take a look at that for a second. In a 2024 article in the Journal of Infection, the researchers even admitted that vaccination had no impact on self-reported disease severity, load, or duration for those affected by the COVID-19 virus. And let's talk about the risk of these stupid masks. In a 2020 article in the Journal of Infectious Disease, the authors conducted a study of 343 participants of the healthcare professionals, mainly on the COVID-19 front lines. They concluded that the prolonged use of N95 and surgical masks by healthcare professionals during the COVID-19 era caused adverse effects such as headaches, rash, acne, skin breakdown, and severe impaired cognition in the majority of those surveyed. So not only do you look like an idiot when you're wearing a mask, you're actually becoming dumber. And we're seeing this still today. So what are the other risks? Let's talk about the excessive carbon dioxide intake, which is also known as hypercapnia. For those of you unaware, hypercapnia is a condition in which the person has very high carbon dioxide levels in their blood, which poses several health risks, including respiratory acidosis, respiratory failure, and even cardiac arrest. In a 2023 article in the City Journal, they referenced a study from Germany which reiterated that while 8 times the normal level of carbon dioxide in the blood is toxic, research suggests that mask wearers, specifically those who are wearing masks more than 5 minutes at a time, which we still see today, are breathing in 35 to 80 times the amount of normal levels of carbon dioxide, which is extremely toxic. Once again, this is another example of how your government is not looking out for your best health. You need to read between the lines. Pharmaceuticals are killing us, and these stupid masks weren't helping us much either. So folks, eat meat, train hard, let's make America great and healthy again.